Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Timespinner. Now, honestly, I was actually not planning to record another episode, but I just happened to be here and talk to the clerk at the library desk, just because I happened to pass by. And apparently this is what you had to do for that quest. I wasn't really expecting that. I thought we were supposed to literally just find another piece of download info in one of the areas we hadn't access to yet, but yeah, well, there's this new dialogue, so I guess I might as well resume recording here. And I guess that also works out just fine because I'm actually done with all the other quests and all the farming that I did end up doing. I found all the item drops from all the enemies that we have met so far. Most recently the security guards, and unfortunately their stuff wasn't that great, but I did find some nice things. And yeah, I have completed all the other quests, so there is that. Anyway, hi, yes, I'm looking for information about Lachiem's history. I guess more precisely, we're looking for the Vilet's history. Anyway, wonderful. I just love meeting other people who take an active interest in history. No one seems to care about our past anymore. It's so sad. Is there a time period you're most interested in? Actually, yes. I hear that there was a great war 1,000 years ago. Do you have anything about that? Oh, the War of the Sisters. That's my favorite era too. Unfortunately, we've had to lock down access to any information on that. A decree from the Emperor himself. Oh no. I just love history so much. Is there really nothing you can do to help? Well, just between you and me, I think the lockdown is ridiculous. Knowledge should be made available for everyone. Yep, that much is true, even if I'm not personally such a history buff, but tell you what, I'll give you the keycard to the room where the information is being kept. Just promise that you won't tell anyone. I could lose my job, or worse. Wow, worse? Like your head? Oh, thank you so much. Don't worry, I won't tell a soul. Wonderful. Here's the keycard. The room is on the second floor to your right. Keycard V. Okay, so that's just a special one for that particular room, I guess. Well, thank you very much. That's much appreciated. I suppose at this point I might as well take the time to, look at what I found and what I did. I did, obviously, well, you might notice that I leveled up a whole lot. That's just not from grinding for levels specifically, that's just from killing enemies for their drops. So there's that. I did level up Griffin quite a bit, and then I just decided to switch over to Maeve, who has now also gained a few more levels, and they're dealing okay damage. I've actually seen Griffin kill the occasional enemy just by himself when multiple of his little wind blades hit. I haven't really been paying attention much to how well Maeve is performing. I mean, they're adding some extra damage, ultimately. Obviously, I myself am usually going to be able to deal with enemies much more efficiently and quickly, but, they're cute and they contribute a little bit, so that's good. I did pick up quite a bit of money, as you may also notice, but not quite enough for that for those 3,000 required for the coin. However, equipment-wise, we do have Chavira plumes now, which is a slight upgrade over the synthetic plumes that we had early. And these Chavira plumes, which I also got 2 of, as you can see, dropped from that big, like what was it called, ferocious Chavira or something. And I actually happened to get both of those, even though they're medium rarity drops. I happened to get them both between like 5 or so kills of that guy, I want to say. So I think that was pretty lucky, actually. Yeah, so I just decided to kill it a few more times after getting the first one, and I got lucky. And now, that gave me a little bit more luck for extra item drops from then on out. And yeah, that probably helped quite a bit since that was pretty early during the farming session. Anyway, what else? The orbs, right. So blade orbs, which I've been using for most of this farming, are up to level 8. And the damage actually does go up, but from character level much more so than from actual orb level. So there's that, I guess. I'm still assuming the orb level itself does something. Presumably mostly when it comes to the damage from the necklaces, but I haven't really been paying super close attention or doing any experimentation in that regard, so that might not be entirely true. I mean, obviously it must have some effect, right? Or else, why bother? Anyway, I've recently switched over to the Shattered Orb to level that up as well. And yeah, it's been getting quite a few levels actually, and it actually works out pretty nicely. It I mean, it's pretty basic. It's like the blue orbs, but I think it might have a little bit longer reach, or that's what it feels like. For example, I've been able to take out those mushroom towers from outside of their actual poison range, so that's convenient. What else? I guess I can quickly go through the enemy list. Let's see here. Synthetic Plume. Which ones were we missing before? Right. So these guys just drop Security Visor and Security Vest, which are... It would have been an upgrade at the time when I first met these, but are worse than the leather stuff that I have, kind of disappointingly. And the tooltips, or for those of the description, mention that those items are just cheaply made and, you know, basically look much more protective than they are. That explains that, I guess. Yeah, these don't drop anything. I did get a bunch of drumsticks. Also, I think I might have just been very stupid and thinking that I ended up fighting a lot more of these of the grown-up wild Chivers, when really we only fought that single one in that special encounter. That's why they don't drop anything. And I just got unlucky with most of these guys not dropping any drumsticks for me. But when I started farming them, it actually didn't take that long to get all the ones that I needed. And at this point, I think I have way more than 5 than I need for the quest. Anyway, potions. Right, these guys just ended up dropping antidote. I had to kill quite a few of these, surprisingly, until I finally got one. Right, I did finish the quest, you know, killing enough of these guys. Actually, I'm surprised that there isn't an enemy kill counter for each enemy. That seems like a thing that's typically included in these kinds of otherwise pretty detailed enemy encyclopedias. But oh well. Right, don't think I got another plump maggot from these guys. Not that I necessarily want more of those, but I did end up going through that area multiple times and killing quite a few of these flies anyway. Yeah, these don't drop anything. This one might just have been a single one. Yeah, these drop the Shiver Plumes. As I said, I think I got one extra Wyvern Tail from going through that corridor with these guys several times. Some more Ethers. I killed more Sirens, and actually the first one I killed, going through that corridor again, that one area where we've seen them, did drop me the Siren Ink, which... yeah, I don't know. It's not usable, so I'm guessing it's an ingredient or maybe a quest item later. And then I killed quite a few more of them just to get more ink, just in case it's, you know, I need more than one, but I was not getting any luck with that and gave up eventually. Anyway, I did end up getting the mushrooms from these guys, which didn't take all that long. Yeah, and then there are these weird things. And I guess I never looked at... in fact, yeah, I never even looked at these guys here on camera. So let's at least look at the boss descriptions in more detail. A cat-like robot that was formerly the apex of Lachiem Wartech. Formerly, but I mean, it really is only half, right? So presumably it used to be a full robot cat, and because it was only so easy, and because it was only half of what it used to be. Anyway, Varndegroth, the Eye of the City, a blasphemous amalgamation of flesh and metal, as the Lachiem seem to be very fond of. Then the Azure Queen, a majestic and fearsome Shavir, worshipped as a deity of fertility and war, until we just came along and killed it. Whoops. Yeah, well, yep, that's that. Okay, I think that should cover most things. And this is the V-door, indeed. Oh, Vilette. Vilette, the War of the Sisters. Lachemi's bitter rival, Vilette, was ruled by a mad despot who wished to control Lachemi's resources. That's their version, huh? Sounds familiar. In 38 AE, after Lachiem rebelled against Vilette's oppression, they took control of the portal between worlds and built a device that would destroy it forever, and destroy all of Vilette with it. This harrowing but necessary act by Queen Aelana the Great, founder of the Lachiem Empire, ended Vilette's evil forever and won the War of the Sisters for Lachiem, beginning a new golden era. Yikes. ... Oh. Well, they're not going to be particularly happy about that. Is that the same... Is that identical to this text here? Just another copy of that? I guess it is relevant to the quest and to the general plot of the game, and that's why they gave me that info right away instead of just in the form of this optional log. Okay, yeah, looks like it. Well, I mean, obviously, if we do end up reaching and confronting that Queen Elana before she has a chance to, you know, to go through with her plan and actually destroy the portal and their sister planet, that would that should change the present quite drastically, right? Oh, Vilet. Vilet was a moon orbiting the gas giant planet of Corondar. That explains why at some point I saw some document mentioning that Lachiem is the only habitable planet in its system. And I was wondering how that or if they just forgot to mention Vilet, but no, that's because Vilet hasn't existed for 1,000 years here. Yeah, right. Vilet was a moon orbiting the gas giant planet of Corondar and was one of the 2 life-bearing planets in the Parat Anka solar system. The planet had a unique atmosphere called a plasmosphere, which was full of plasma, a unique type of radiation. Okay, so not the kind of plasma that we know. In 38 AE, at the climax of the War of the Sisters, the planet was destroyed. Today, the remains of the planet can still be seen in the Lachiem sky as magenta-colored rings surrounding Corondar. Oh. Pretty, but obviously suboptimal for the Viletians. What was that? Journal, actually. Downloads? Wait, what did I download? Uh-oh. Map data? It looked like a map, kind of. Oh, hold on. Yes, actually. Dang it, I should have been paying attention. I don't know why I didn't. But it also said... it also displayed the start button to look at what I just picked up. It's nothing here. Okay. Yeah, it seems to have added a little bit of map data, which is interesting. I guess we could have come here much earlier. I suppose, yeah. No, wait. Could we have? We only got the quest to look up info on Vilet after bringing the alchemist tools back to the girl whose name I just cannot remember for the life of me. So we would have been near we would have been in the lake area anyway, right? Also, this is the present, so never mind. It's a different area altogether. Yeah, so here we do need some sort of either wall climb, perhaps, or wall jump, or double jump to get across that cliff. Yeah, I'm really not sure how this helps or why that was there. Weird. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe that did more than just add that little bit of map. Hope you're enjoying. Yes. It's been very helpful, actually. Okay, well, I guess that solves that. And we'll return and turn in all those quests. See what we get. And how they're going to react to the news of their planet being destroyed in my time, and actually probably going to be destroyed pretty soon. I forget what year exactly we're in here. Is this year 38? Oh. I guess it doesn't matter ultimately. Obviously we're going to prevent that from happening. Well, presumably. Or are we? I mean, are we going to change the present that drastically? Oh. Well, have you meet. Well, there's something I usually only hear boys say. Wow. Wait, what? But thanks. I have your meat. That's something you usually only hear boys say. Okay, I don't know. One freshly cooked drumstick coming right up. Meet me tonight. Hungry? Hurt? Lonely? Let me know what you need. Yeah, I don't know. These items... Friendship River. Okay, now you can actually just buy these. Interesting. And you gave me one for free, apparently? Because I don't remember having one of these before. A comfort food dish featuring crispy chivur, drumsticks, and gravy. Sounds good, actually. I probably can sell a bunch of things. In fact, I definitely can. Like the synthetic plumes, the sunglasses. Sad as it may be, A trendy jacket, sure. Leather helmet, no. Actually, I'm not super happy with the game allowing me or listing my currently equipped items here. And part of me wants to try and sell something I have equipped. I'm guessing there's going to be an error message or at least a confirmation prompt. But, you know, I'm not going to... not going to test that right now. Use items. Right. That's okay. Let's go talk to you. Lunais, welcome back. Did you find anything? Yeah. In the list. I don't know how to say this. Elana destroys Vilet. The whole planet. What? There's nothing left. It's gone. Nell? Lachiem destroys. Can you stop them? What? I don't... Lunais, please. You have to stop them. So many people will die. Can't you do something? I don't know what I can. I can try, but in the list, the file said... It said Lachiem was right to do that. That Vilet was ruled by a mad dictator who had to be stopped. Of course they'd say that they were in the right. It's the victor who writes history. Literally in this case. So, it just lied about everything? No. There is some truth to what the file said. Nell, tell me about it. Look, I was never part of Heristel's unit. I actually left the Viletian army a long time ago. I was an archer. They conscripted me. I tried so hard to be who they wanted me to be, but I never really fit in. Looking back, it was like I spent everything trying to outrun who I really was. Eventually, I actually ran. Emperor Volterilis of Vilet is not a kind man, nor is the empire he's building. I couldn't bring myself to agree with his methods, couldn't keep fighting for that cause. I couldn't accept the way Vilet has treated the Lachiem, the way the bleakness hurts them on this world. And I wasn't happy with who I was turning into. Nell, I'm glad you ran. After that, I took up alchemy to find myself and hopefully find a way to fix the bleakness. I came to Lachiem to help both sides heal. That was good of you. But Lachiem's still the enemy here, aren't they? At least, they're my enemy. They chased my clan for generations. In my time, they killed my family, my friends. I can't just forgive that. Lunais, I understand how you feel. They have done terrible things here as well, it's true. But it's never really that simple. Yeah, I guess clearly both sides here, both powers are not exactly the good ones. So everyone is terrible and deserves to have their planet destroyed? No, I think everyone is terrible and neither deserves to have their planet destroyed. No, Vilet has done some bad things, but no one deserves that. Which is why you have to stop them. Please, Lunais, millions of lives are at stake. Don't worry, I will stop the Lachiem. It's what I came here to do. Thank you. But please remember, it's not as simple as we want to make it. They don't all deserve death either. You have so much compassion. I wish I could afford to be like that. Well, maybe you're changing slowly? I mean, she started out pretty much consumed with her, you know, her vendetta, which is understandable, of course, seeing where she's coming from, but she's also, I don't know, she doesn't seem like a bad person, or, you know, like a ruthless killer. Make yourself comfortable. Yes, actually, bombardment. We have 2 extra rings. Found one. Actually, I think, yeah, I found one behind the keycard C door that I completely forgot about. Just in a random room over near the Timespinner room in present-day Lachiem. In fact, I did visit that room out of curiosity, and it's just empty. There's just a hole in the wall where the Timespinner frame used to be. So, yeah, that just seems to be gone for good now. Not that we need it right now, because obviously we can somehow time travel without it. Anyway, yeah, and so I did find another ring, but not a necklace. And obviously I can't reinforce more rings either, so yeah, nothing we can do here right now. The woods are quiet. The plant beds have been culled, as requested. Thank you. You make a good soldier. Hey, I need a safe place to sleep too. So, you're from Vilet? Yes, born and raised, trained to be an officer as soon as my magical capabilities were discovered. You have magic too? Of course. Vilet is a meritocracy of the magical, a celebration of our abilities to help the worlds. Help the world. And you're at war with Lachiem. The Lachiem are the outcasts and criminals of Vilete, sent here as an act of mercy over imprisonment or execution. Although they still suffer from the bleakness effect, even though they are not magically gifted. So, not really sure about that act of mercy. But oh well. Which was clearly a mistake. Yeah, well. Left to form their own society, they declared war against Vilete, and so here we are. The list said the Lachiem Empire is cruel too. He created a great society. He had mercy for his opponents, and now the Lachiem consort with demons to defeat us. I mean, it doesn't exactly sound particularly nice, but, you know, I can understand where they come from to an extent. I know the Lachiem to be cruel as well. It's why I'm here. Then you are welcome to stay, Lunais. Okay, well. Quest complete. And something else. Lunais, a word? What do you need? The Lachiem forces harry our troops here on the bleak world, and the demons make them truly dangerous. I would mount an attack to strike back and strengthen our position, but with so many of my unit dead or deserted, I cannot make a move while the camp is still in danger. Need me to kill more wildlife? A greater threat than mere animals. In the caves beneath the forest live sirens. Their presence in the area is new. They may be aligned with the demons. They use similar tactics too. Both male and female lure in unsuspecting soldiers with their songs and beauty, thus posing a danger to even veteran soldiers. I guess sirens are similar to succubi and incubi in that regard. I would of course be able to deal with them myself, but I cannot leave the camp unattended. No, of course not. Sounds like a good challenge. I'll see what I can do. Actually, they are really easy to fight, and unfortunately I've already killed quite a few of them fruitlessly, but I guess I can kill 10 more. That should not take very long at all. Okay, kind of wish you had told me about that before, because I definitely killed more than 10 at this point, so I would already have finished that quest, but oh well. I have your mushrooms. You weren't kidding about those spores. Yeah, they were kind of nasty. Are you okay? I'll be fine. Let me brew these up. Okay. Oh, hey. It actually worked. Shh, lie still. You're still very weak. Can you hear me? Can you understand me? Don't try to speak. Your throat is extremely raw. The bleakness has hit you hard. Thanks, Lunais. I think he'll survive. Good to hear. Huh? Ramita? Oh, hi Lunais. I'm glad you stopped by. I've been thinking, if I can ease the bleakness a bit, even temporarily, it might help me treat some of the underlying health issues that are making it so bad for this man. He's not getting much better. In the caves where we first came through the portal, I remember seeing some plasma crystals. I'm not sure how effective they'll be for medical purposes compared to real plasma, but it's worth a shot. Where exactly are those caves? And you want me to get one for you? If you would. It's too dangerous for me to... Yeah, I got it. No problem. Remind me what I'm looking for? Exactly, more importantly, where I'm looking for them. A plasma crystal. You should be able to find them in the caves where the portal to Vilete is. I'm guessing underneath the castle? And not in the caves that I've been to. Journal and quests. Right, so we don't have a follow-up quest from the list yet. Perhaps we won't get one. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to advance the story first. One plasma crystal from the caves. I think the caves, they refer to the area to the right near the castle as the caves, so that's probably where that is. Not in an area that I've been to, though, as far as I can tell. Hairstyle, right, she wants the siren skill, which are also in the caves general area. Right, okay, fair enough. How much money do we have? Oh, 3,000. I could afford one of those coins. Not really sure if that's worth it. Worth spending literally all of my money on that. In fact, what am I gonna do now? I could... Well, I mean, I definitely could go to the caves and at the very least deal with the sirens and look around, and maybe the crystal is gonna be there now that I have the quest. Maybe I just didn't know what to look for previously. Or I could take a quick look near the castle. In fact, yeah, I'm curious. I mean, the demons said that they were gonna open the way to me, right? For me. So I'm assuming that the drawbridge is just lower now, and it's not a matter of getting the double jump or whatever other traversal mechanic in order to enter that. So sure, we'll just head on over, since there is that convenient gate right there. What was below here? Caves with... oh, actually just a little lake here. I remember. We were able to reach the other side. Ah, okay. Good thing I did that before they lowered the bridge, huh? I guess there must be other ways to enter that room below here. But, not right now. Oh, okay, that's kind of nasty. What the heck? Wait, I took damage despite my shield. Oh yeah, also, the way this... wow, this is really bad. Okay, well, I guess it's not that hard to time, but those things are pretty mean. Can you stop that somehow? Oh, yeah, I guess those guys are dropping those, huh? What the heck are you? Lachiem archers. Those don't look particularly human. At all. They look more like bird people? Huh. That's kind of strange. What? Wow. Oh, I feel like a bit of a jerk. Oh, you can operate that from in here. That's interesting. How would you get up there? Like I said, I need to be able to... oh, wait. No way. Theoretically, I also completely forgot about time stop. I mean, it's kind of an integral part of the story of this game, right? That we're able to control time. Still, I find it easy to forget that this is a thing I can do. Also, I was not sure, or I was honestly not expecting to be able to make it all the way up here, but I sure did. Makes sense, I guess, to get that as a reward for doing that. So, yeah. Oh, hey. Got at least one drop from you, Leather Jerkin. That is exactly what we have. Alright, fair enough. Do those guys drop anything else? Journal, enemies... oh, we're missing something in between here. Indicating that there might be another place for us to reach right now with more enemies. Okay, so that's their drop. And these also drop something very rarely. Oh. Good to know. Oh, we can jump up here, but there's nothing. Okay, I should probably lower this again. So we don't need to jump down there. Maybe the enemies in this area aren't necessarily listed in the encyclopedia in order of appearance. Okay, nice. Right, yeah. So I obviously could have just dealt with that raining boulders section much more easily if I had remembered to just time stop to run through. Nope. Nope. Way too early. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. Other than freeze that thing in mid-air to maybe jump up, but yeah. I wouldn't have been able to reach anything from there anyway, so... right. Okay, here we can just drop down. That guy just panicked. Oh, wait. If I wait for him to panic, I can use him as a platform. That is pretty interesting. Probably what you're supposed to do here. I mean, again, double jump or something similar would allow me to deal with that in a different way. Wait for him to turn around and do that. This is such a unique mechanic. Okay. What do we get here? Next health up. Nice. Yeah. So is this forward or... oh, it seems like it, maybe. So the real question is that room that I didn't explore just a dead end with some item, or maybe a save room, or... I guess I should return and find out. I'm guessing these guys drop something. Would be very surprised if not. And we also need to kill a few more of those engineers for whatever they drop. Okay, save point. Which means, I mean, we just reached a 30-minute mark. I don't feel like I did particularly much in this episode. It was mostly just turning in quests. But I did spend a lot of time in between episodes. Oh wow, you were one-shot by your own friendly fire, basically. Copper helmet. That is an upgrade. Okay. I'll take it. Enemies. Ah yes, okay. So they fill in one of the gaps here. And wow, that's the rarest item I've seen yet. Well, I haven't seen the item itself yet. I'm guessing that it's the armor. So, well, I'll have to fight a few more of those guys. So I might just get it without specifically farming for it. I guess I'll continue a little bit longer. Not necessarily until the next save point, which is probably not going to be for a while. Nice one. I guess I'm obviously quite a few levels higher than I normally would have been at this point. Wow, that's a big guy. By virtue of having done so much farming, so... These enemies are not really posing much of a threat. It's, you know, kind of an unfortunate side effect, but I mean, it's just... the game encourages you so much to do this grinding, and it's so much fun. I don't know, at least to me it is. In this kind of game, it's just... I just find it super fun to, for example, run in and out of a room to just keep farming an enemy for their rare drop. The experience is just a side effect. And of course it is helpful, but it does kind of trivialize the game, which is not something I necessarily want, but, you know, if it happens, it happens. Again, sorry for checking so much. Okay, so Hammered Giantess. Oh, interesting. Also, let me actually read about these guys. An archer who shamefully hides their face with a bird mask. Oh, so they're all wearing masks? Common foot soldier of the Lachiem army, blocks attacks with a shield. Well, not very effectively, surprisingly. A clever but cowardly soldier that prefers to use brains over brawn. I mean, if these specifically use bird masks, then I'm guessing that these are also not their real faces. This new addition to the Lachiem army wields an incredibly large hammer. Also, they don't actually drop any items, which is surprising. So, no need to farm that one. This is a very convenient spot to farm the knight, though. See, this is what I mean. This is so easy and quick to do. It's just satisfying, knowing that you will eventually get this, which did not take very long at all. Okay, I'll take a 2 defense upgrade. Very nice. I guess all the extra luck equipment is already paying off. Potion and Declaration of Lachiem Independence to the rulers of Vilet. As of this day, I, newly crowned Queen Philia of Lachiem, declare our world an independent nation, no longer under the purview of Viletian control. You may have sent us here as prisoners, but Lachiem is not your colony to control. Left ungoverned, we have chosen to govern ourselves. We reject your fascist regime. We reject your aura-centric meritocracy. We reject your dominance. We believe all are equal regardless of strength of aura. We believe all deserve life despite the harshness of it without plasma. We will fight for our rights and our lives. We will thrive here. Lachiem will be powerful. Let Vilet always remember how their cruelty led to our ascendance. Queen Philia, first sovereign of independent Lachiem. Of course, we don't know exactly how long ago this was. This all happened. The first banishment of the Lachemians to Lachiem. I mean, it's kind of tragic how they started out, you know, as how they started out as fighting against the fascist regime that outcast them unjustly, only to be destined to turn into the same kind of fascist regime in the future, right? With their emperors subduing other nations and ruling with an iron fist, just like the Viletians that they started out hating so much. Certainly, it certainly didn't seem like that first queen of Lachiem was the kind of ruler to literally destroy their sister planet, like the current queen is planning to do. So, yeah. Oh wow, that was an interesting move. I guess they do slide forward like that. Huh. Not sure. Yeah, well, I guess it was a kind of an awkward position that prevented me from killing that one as quickly as the other knights I've met. So I've never really seen them attack before, ironically. Oh wow, that's a little bit crowded down here. Thanks for the level up. Thankfully, again, thanks to my high level, these guys don't really do all that much. Alright, there's a teleport over there. And is there actually a save point right here? No, there's not. I guess it has been a while at this point since that previous save point. So there might be one around. There's typically one pretty close to a portal. What are you? Huh? Oh, we break that. Iron orb. An orb of pure iron that crushes foes. Okay. Interesting. Iron orb. Of course, it starts at level 1. 19 damage, though. Okay. Yeah, this has leveled up to 6. It's actually about to level up again. Iron orb. Whoa, okay. Right. That kind of orb that actually transforms into a weapon. It's surprisingly fast for, you know, what looks like what would otherwise be a heavy two-handed weapon in another game. So that's very cool. I guess that, if anything, that would be a replacement for the blade orb then. Okay, certainly interesting. I mean, the base damage at level 1 seems insane. Although I guess, again, the orb level does not really affect orb damage all that much. So much of that damage is due to our own character level being as high as it is. But still, that being said, it is higher than any other orb that we have. So that's pretty neat. I think I still want to be using the Shattered Orbs because those at least improve the potency of our Silence Ring, I guess, if nothing else. And will eventually also improve the damage of our Shattered Orb related necklace that we could craft if I just went ahead and bought another necklace. Of course, we're going to see what Iron Orb trinkets the girl whose name I still can't remember is going to craft for us. Right. I mean, if nothing else, I can... Okay, good. We can just barely take these guys out before they hammer. Well, sometimes at least. Yeah, if nothing else, we can use this to travel back to the camp, quickly check out the shop, and then save and call it a day. So I have been playing for a while. I'm thinking about what you found out about Vilete. Oh, okay. Apparently making progress into the castle triggered some new dialogue here. That it gets destroyed? Yeah, what else? Yes, if Vilete's gone and the Lachiem continue living here for 1,000 years, they must have cured the bleakness, right? I mean, probably. I certainly haven't heard anything about that in the present day. Otherwise, how would they have survived? Huh, I guess so. And if they've cured it, you could find out how, and then I can finally do something about it. Okay, that's a nice little time paradox. Find out how they cured it in the past, and then tell her how they do it, so she ends up doing it? Okay. Sure, Nell. I'll do what I can. It probably won't just be in the library, but maybe the facility where I found the Timespinner would have records. Why would it not be in the library? It seems like a kind of important piece of history. Oh, anyway. Yes. Bombardment Colossal Hammer. Crushes foes with an enormous hammer. Yeah, I mean, it's basically just another version of the Colossal Blade. I don't really see why I wouldn't use the Iron Orbs as a straight upgrade over the Green Orbs right now, the Blade Orbs. They are slightly slower, but they also do deal quite a bit more damage, so there's that. Aura Rings, Shield Ring. Summons a shield to block enemy projectiles. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, right, that's the passive thing. Of course. Okay, so another protective one. Not that the passive Blade Ring or Blade Orb ring does terribly much. It is convenient to just constantly be dealing damage for the sake of just breaking lights for money and, you know, breaking secret walls, I guess, as well. That is convenient, but, you know, hardly super necessary. Reinforce orbs. I just want to see how much damage would increase. Well, only very slightly. But it does still increase from orb level. Okay, Blade Orb would go up by 1. Yeah, but only Blade and Iron Orb would even get a single point of damage from 5 or more levels at this point. Right, anyway, is there anything else? I guess not right away. We do still, or I still have that quest for the Sirens, which I guess I'm going to take care of off camera. Because obviously we've seen the area, and just, you know, fighting 10 of those is not the most exciting thing in the world. It will not take long, but yeah, might as well do that off camera. And also, I guess, take another pass through the area just in case I can pick up that that plasma crystal somewhere. And if not, well, either way, I guess we're going to be returning to the castle and moving forward there. Probably going to encounter those demons, the succubus and incubus, sometime soon, if I had to guess. Possibly also the queen herself. And yeah, well, we'll see what happens. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.